Hi, KP. Good morning. It's Miss Perkins again. Happy Friday. Count with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. Today is the 8th. Do you hear that digraph at the end when you say 8th? Good. All right, let's go with this blue sign. Today is Friday, May 8th, 2020. Super. Next counting one is the no school days. You know that we've been counting on from 33. So this one would be 34, right? 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. That's right. 39 no school days. All right. From there, we're always thinking about the weather. Wow. I'll tell you something. I've already been outside. It's a nice day. And right now at my house, when I'm looking out there, I'll give you a hint. If you look at this in the morning, it's sunny because I've just been out there. But whatever time you're looking at it, that's what you say on your shout out. And the temperature, like how's it feeling? Warm, cool, breezy, cold, you decide. Okay? So here we go. The weather today is, and super. All right, from there, I'm going to tell you a little something. When we do the morning activity today, it's actually going to involve a couple of things. One of which you'll fill out the answers. The other one, you're going to use it, but keep it empty. I'll show you what that means in a minute. So come back to that. Here we go. Today is Thursday, May 8th. 2020. We have been learning about making number sentences in math with Mrs. Curley. Please print the Making 10 number 1 worksheet that I have attached. Or you can also draw your own tens frames. Remember these? These are tens frames like we would have in our classroom with counting. So that is called the Making 10 number 1. Because next week, I'm going to have one that looks an awful lot like this one called Making 10 number 2. And it will have different numbers in there for you to try. Okay? So that's one thing you're going to print out. Then it says, also print the number sentence 10 frame. That's this one. So you're going to notice when it prints out that it actually has 2 of them. And really, this is like in school, I might call it like your game board or something that you would use to help you. It's a tool. So you're not actually going to write on it. You're only going to put things on it to help you count the Making 10s. All right. So you're going to, let me keep reading this. Keep this blank to place your counters on. The reason I was outside is you're never going to guess what my counters are today. These are a kind of flower. Well, actually not really a flower. They're a weed. But they're called dandelions. But they have great yellow tops. So I knew there were some outside in my neighbor's yard, actually. So I went over and collected them. All right. And it says, now use the math manipulatives. Now, you might have little rocks. You might have little toys, something that's all the same, whatever you've got. Okay. That you collect 10 of them. And then it says complete the addition number sentences by drawing your own circles. So you're going to need a color other than black. Now, in my Crayola box here, I would use something that you could see really well, like green or red or blue. Of course, you know I love purple. I could use that too. But I'm actually just going to grab from one of these. Let's see what I get. What I get? Blue! Great, what fun. All right, we'll come back to that one. So then you're going to, if you don't get a chance to print this out, you could make just a blank piece of paper and draw a rectangle, put a line in the middle of it. See, I'm actually showing it through the back side on purpose, but you would draw a rectangle with a line in the middle and then lines down it. And your parents or an older brother and sister could help you write the number sentences if you cannot print this out. So I'm going to use now my making 10 number sentence. So the first one is asking me to do is 6 plus 10. So I am going to lay this down and take my dandelion counters and put them on my tens frame. Remember what that is? We use that a lot. So I'm going to put one on each square space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I had to go down one. How many more do I need to make it 10? Well, you could use your finger and count the spaces that are left. You could use your counters and keep counting on from 6, right? But put them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many more did I need? On this number sentence, I needed 4 more. So I'm going to draw with my different color 4 more circles and color them in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I should have brought my pencil with me because it's a good idea to do this in pencil. But ready? 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equals 10. And you're going to do that all the way down. But the parts that are left blank need to be a different color. It kind of helps you to see it and go, oh, 6 plus 4 makes 10. 8 plus what makes 10? And then you can keep using your counters over and over and over to help you to solve those problems. The other thing is, the great thing about this is we might need it again another day for another math game. So this is not the one you color on, only this one here, the making 10 number 1. And I folded mine just so that it wouldn't be confusing for me. So I just folded it so I have it to use another time for even another game that I have. I also wanted to say it was so much fun yesterday doing the small groups, and I was reminding everyone to use this foundations paper, right, to be finding digraphs around your house and draw them in here and write them on this foundations lined paper. So you can find at least 4 things, more, right, for those digraphs. Send me pictures of what you found. I hope by now that you've all had a chance to print out also Mrs. Wishy-Washy. She really wanted you to have this book, right? And so print it out and read it. Use your picture power, use your pointer power, right? Use all your superpowers to do that reading. So because it's Friday, I'm sending you off with all those reminders so that on the weekend you might have some extra things to do. If you have your planting journal, I hope you've made it already. If you haven't, I can send out one that I have made to get you started. But by now, a lot of you have already seen sprouts growing, and they've been sending me pictures of it, which I love. So, and Miss Pinto also gave you a growing chart. So be sure you're checking your plant and watering it, but not over watering it. And parents, if you're listening, you gotta poke a hole in the bottom of your cup so that the plant doesn't get overwatered and the water stays in there and rots the seed, okay, or the roots. So make sure you're listening to all those things. That's a lot to think about, but I had to get all my thoughts out for you. Have a great weekend. Bye.